They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Now they run a draw play. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Can he make it to the marker? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
That one falls incomplete. Good.
Brings up second down.
And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
The pocket breaking down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved and just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Snags the quick throw.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Good job there finding the back and that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The Florida State offense on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop on the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
The offense starts with a short field. They'll try the right here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Well, Kirk, you've played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Running back has it on the screen now.
Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The Tigers will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
And the Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap, and the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. 2nd and goal for the offense. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it here. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Boy, another 1st down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
They'll ride the back again here. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his second interception of the game.
That play makes it 2nd and 10.
It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
It's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Needs a completion here on 4th down.
Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his man, has the 1st down. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. The pass rush closing in. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Noles come to the line in a hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down, and the time is running out. Tackle, but first down. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Looking to pass here on second down. Who makes the grab? They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Using his legs on the scramble. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And they've got him. A sack on the final play of the first half. Good momentum with this defense heading to the break. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Off the play fake on first down. Going for his running back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
The back's got it. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Contact as he threw it. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. The shotgun handoff here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. He's got his man wide open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Knowles. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Number 85. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. That makes the score. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Looking to make a big play downfield. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap. As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into. With the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end, picks up a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down, looking to throw the football. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
He hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
So a crucial third down play. Try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Noles are going to keep this drive rolling. Play action here on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up for the first down.
It's incomplete again. Fourth count coming up.
Chris, the quarterback just misses his target here on third down and long, but at least he avoids taking the sack. Still a chance here at this range on fourth down with a 3-point lead. Kick the field goal and add to this lead.
This try is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he'll get for first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, I'm sure this quarterback's going to like this performance a little bit better than last week when he had 2 interceptions. He's got none here in the fourth quarter, and he's got a nice lead here today.
Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. And the offense just takes a knee here. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care